Have you ever wondered how different types of frames in filmmaking create different impacts? Framing, folks, is one of the unsung heroes of the cinematic universe. It's the craft of choosing what's in the shot and, more importantly, what's not. It's a powerful tool in visual storytelling, subtly guiding our attention, evoking emotions, and setting the stage for the narrative. In the realm of filmmaking, every frame is a meticulously painted canvas where each element holds significance. The way a scene is framed can dramatically alter the viewer's perception and interpretation of the story. Throughout this video, we're going to delve into different types of frames, each with its unique charm and purpose. From close-ups that capture the intensity of emotions to wide frames that paint the grandeur of landscapes, each frame type is a different brushstroke in the art of filmmaking. So, without further ado, let's dive into the world of frames and explore their magic. First off, we have the close-up frame. This is a type of shot that tightly frames a person or an object. Close-ups are one of the standard shots used regularly with medium and long shots. But what makes them unique? What makes them powerful? Well, it's how they are used to focus on a character's emotions or details. Imagine a scene of a character lying about something. To capture the deceit in their eyes, a close-up frame is used. Or consider a scene where a character is holding a locket of their loved one. To show the intricate details of the locket and the emotional importance it holds, the filmmaker might use a close-up shot. In essence, close-ups allow the audience to understand the character's emotions better, giving them a peek into their inner world. They're not just shots, they're storytellers. So remember, a close-up frame can be your secret weapon to reveal a character's inner world. Moving on, let's talk about medium frames. A medium frame, as its name suggests, is a middle ground in framing. Sitting comfortably between the intimacy of close-up frames and the all-encompassing perspective of wide frames, medium frames strike a delicate balance. They bring the characters into focus while still allowing the environment to play a part in the narrative. So, why are medium frames important? Well, they're incredibly versatile. They're often used in dialogues where we want to see the characters' interactions without losing sight of their surroundings. It's also the frame of choice when action is involved, providing a clear view of the physicality and movements of characters without sacrificing context. The medium frame, in essence, creates a harmonious blend of character and environment, making it an indispensable tool in a filmmaker's arsenal. Therefore, a medium frame is your go-to frame for dialogues and action sequences. Next up is the wide frame. Now, this is where things get expansive. A wide frame, as the name suggests, is all about breadth and scope. It's like taking a step back to let the world in. You see, in filmmaking, we don't just show characters, we show the worlds they inhabit, the environments they navigate. That's where the wide frame comes into play. Whether it's the sweeping landscapes in an epic fantasy or the bustling cityscape in a gritty drama, a wide frame captures it all. It's about setting the stage, it's about context, it's the way we establish shots, and how we show a character's place in their world. From the towering mountains to the vast oceans, the wide frame tells a story that's larger than life. So, if you're looking to capture the grandeur of the environment, to paint a picture of a world beyond the characters, a wide frame is your perfect choice. Finally, we have the extreme frames. These frames represent the polar ends of the spectrum in terms of detailing and spatial representation. On one end, we have the extreme close-up frames. These frames are used when the filmmaker wants to draw the viewer's attention to the minutest details. Think of a bead of sweat trickling down a character's forehead, or the flicker in a protagonist's eyes that hints at a change of heart. These tiny details, when magnified on the screen, can convey a plethora of emotions and underlying narratives. On the other end, we have extreme wide frames. These frames are all about creating a sense of vastness or overwhelming space. Imagine a lone figure standing in the middle of a sprawling desert. The sheer magnitude of the scene engulfs the viewer, creating a feeling of awe or isolation. Thus, extreme frames are all about going to the extremes, either in detail or space. Now that we've covered the basics, it's time to recap. We've journeyed through the world of frames in filmmaking, exploring the various types and their unique roles in visual storytelling. Each type of frame, from the intimate close-up to the expansive extreme frame, has its own language and can speak volumes to your audience. Starting with the close-up frames, we saw how these frames allowed us to delve into the heart of the moment, capturing subtle emotions and minute details. They are the whisper in the ear, the teardrop rolling down a cheek, the flicker of uncertainty in an eye. They are ideal for creating an intimate connection with the character, making the audience feel every emotion as if it were their own. Next, we ventured into the realm of medium frames. These frames are the comfortable middle ground, the comfortable conversation across a table. They allow us to see the character within their immediate environment, creating a balance between the character's actions and their surroundings. Medium frames are often the workhorse of narrative filmmaking, providing a clear view of the action while still maintaining a sense of intimacy. Then, we broadened our perspective with wide frames. These frames are the shout across a canyon, the panoramic view of a city's skyline, the sweeping vista of a desert. They are used to showcase the character's relationship with their environment, often accentuating the grandeur or isolation of the setting. Wide frames create a sense of scale and establish the broader context of the story. Lastly, we ventured into the dramatic world of extreme frames. These frames are the microscopic detail or the bird's eye view, pushing the boundaries of what we can see. They are used to create a dramatic impact, either by drawing us incredibly close or pulling us incredibly far away. Each of these frames has its unique uses and impacts in filmmaking. They are the tools of your visual language, and understanding how to use them effectively can transform your storytelling. So I encourage you to experiment with these frames in your own projects, finding your unique voice within the vast canvas of filmmaking. Remember, choosing the right frame can make or break your visual storytelling.